Hey everybody, Michael Kwan here with Megatech News, back in the Rosewell suite to kick things off. They have a great wireless and IP camera here. Gives you the opportunity to be able to keep an eye on that, keep an eye on your stuff and your home when you're not there. And CES has a lot of other great products that are both for home and away. Let's check them out. We're here at the ASUS booth at CES 2013. We've known about the Transformer pad for quite a while. It's a great tablet, but things are getting bigger and even better.
Here we're showing off our Transformer all-in-one. It's our P1801 is the model number. And essentially what it is one of our all-in-one PCs, but combined in with our transformers, just like you mentioned on the evolution of the pad. So what this is an 18.4-inch IPS display running at 1080p. And what this gives you the capability of is switching between Android 4.11 Jelly Bean and Windows 8. So you'll see that this tablet portion right here on the back has a little adjustable stand, so you can kind of set it at the angle that you'd like to, and a little easy to carry handle here, which you'll be using to undock it and to carry it around maybe. I'm going to go ahead and dock it back into the base station here. See, that's quite easy. And then we can go ahead and do the quick switch over to the Windows 8. The PC station of this, depending on how the computer is going to be configured, it's going to come in a few different configurations. It's going to range anything from a Core i3 to Core i5 to Core i7, and different levels of memory and different levels of hard drive space. On top of those unique features, what you'll also be able to do is if you ever decide to take the tablet on the go or on to travel with you, the PC base station also has HDMI out, so you can connect an extra monitor and you still have a full Core i7 or Core i5 or Core i3 PC while that tablet is away.
So it gives you a great deal of flexibility because it's like having a mega-sized Android tablet, but you can still have a full Windows desktop experience like how you would at home or at the office.
Correct.
So do you have any information in terms of pricing and availability then?
So pricing on this is going to start at $12.99, and it should be available by the end of Q1.
And $12.99 would be for, I guess, the i3 model in the complete set.
Correct.
Some of you might already be familiar with the OPlay line of products from ASUS that brings entertainment into your living room, but they have a brand new product here. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Here we have the ASUS Cube with Google TV. It's actually being worked on with a similar team as the OPlay, but it's not going to be marketed under OPlay. So this is the ASUS Cube with Google TV, which features Google TV version 3. So that comes with support of both first voice search and prime time. In addition to that, we have, the access to the entire Google ecosystem, Google Play, Chrome, as well as YouTube. We also have access to Netflix, Amazon Instant Video, as well as HBO Go as well. So you can actually even connect it. There's actually two HDMI out, one going in and one going out. So you actually can connect it to your cable or satellite set-top box and pull the live TV feed on that as well. The really cool thing with Primetime and Google TV itself is it can actually aggregate the TV listing and showings from both your live box as well as what's available on the internet. So if you're specifically looking for a show, it can tell you where you could find it without having to look at different places.
So in terms of the networking, a lot of it is focused on the online, so using YouTube and Netflix and so on. But what about any local videos that you would have on your home network?
There's definitely DLA support on there. You can also do streaming from your PC through Windows 7 media sharing as well. And we're working on couple of other features to make that process a lot easier. But there's definitely a way for you to hop this onto your network and pull files from the different servers you have sitting around.
Yeah, that's great. And it has a very unique design because it is a cube, but there's like grooves and things on it.
Yeah, there's a really nice texture groove. I think most of this is for aesthetic. Of course, there's a little fan as well. There's a little blue light that lights up when it turns on. But aesthetically, it's a little different than a lot of the devices out there. In addition to that, once we get our hand kind of over there, we can actually show you the remote and as well as the UI.
Great. So let's see how it works.
All right, great. What's really unique about the ASUS Cube is our cube-like, very visual UI. It gives you the different categories across the left, and you can also scroll through them going up and down. That way you can actually easily sort your different application. There's a folder for your favorite, so you can easily find the application you're looking for. What's really unique about this remote is, in addition to just a standard remote, the arrow keys, you can actually use this as a trackpad. On the other side, you have a full quartz keyboard. There is also a voice search capability. Is there something you guys want to look for?
Let's see if we can find Megatech News.
All right, let's try this. All right. So let me click the voice search button. MEGATech News. You could look at movie TV results or Google results, as well as YouTube results as well. In addition to voice search, what's really unique about this remote as well is we actually built in a gyroscope, so you can actually play some motion games as well. Are you much of a gamer, Michael?
I try.
Do you want to give this a try?
Sure.
All right. So to really show off the gyroscope concept, we could do a little bit of gaming here. We have a racing game. This will be the first device out on the market with Google TV version 3. That's a standalone box.
Oh no.
I'm kind of glad you're keeping the racing in the game and not the street. I would not want you driving.
Does not feel like a steering wheel.
If you have, an Android device, if you pull out YouTube, you can actually send videos to the device as well. So let's check out the Ford video that you guys did. So that you could just conveniently hit this button. This is actually in the YouTube app update. And then it'll actually play it. Look.
Yeah, there I am.
I know, this is kind of crazy. It's you here and you there. You're just in every place at once.
Yeah, exactly.
But you could definitely play it through your Android device, and we're looking to supporting not just Android devices, but Apple devices as well through our movie player app. So the other thing you can also do is you can also do mobile remote control as well. So you could do this through either your mobile, the Play Store, essentially, on your mobile device, whether it's a tablet or iPhone.
With everyone having smartphones and tablets these days, the trouble is that you have limited storage. You might have 16, 32 gigabytes, but we have a lot of videos, a lot of music, a lot of pictures that we want to store. But Seagate has a great solution for that.
What we're announcing today at the show is the Seagate's Wireless Plus drive. It's a terabyte drive that allows users to take everything with them, their entire library. The app is available in the Android, iOS, and Kindle App Store today, and the device will be on shelves by the end of the month. So with our new Wireless Plus device, the users can preload their content. When they start the app, they'll be able to create their own wireless hotspot. Serves up to 8 different users, 3 HD streams simultaneously, so they can take all of the videos with them and watch them whether they're on the internet or in a hotel, in a car, planes, trains, automobiles. And with the app, we're very excited that we've added not only the ability to stream to the individual tablets, but when users are home, they're really excited about taking that content they've aggregated on this device and then be able to enjoy it in their house. So with our new app, we support Apple AirPlay, DLNA, and we'll also be releasing a Samsung TV app. We've also added a couple of new key features I'd like to talk about. The ability to not only stream from the drive, but if you've taken a lot of pictures or videos on your tablet or your smartphone, we also have the ability to write them back to the drive and save them. And then, of course, you can stream those to your television. And then the last feature is that it joins your home network, and it will show up as a network drive. So users can use their Mac or PC to load the drive with a very natural drag and drop.
And with connecting through the drive via Wi-Fi, what if I actually still wanted to get on the internet and use Twitter and Facebook and so on?
Absolutely. So we support in our satellite today, and we have a setup wizard for our new product to help users both surf and stream.
And as a portable device, people are going to be concerned about battery life. So how long can we expect the drive to work?
We almost doubled the battery life from our original satellite. It supports 10 hours of streaming HD video.
That's fantastic. And in terms of pricing and availability?
It's $199. We're announcing availability today. It should be on your shelves at Best Buy and Amazon by the end of the month.
Most homes have 2, if not way more, computers, and we have all this content spread out over all these hard drives. I have my pictures on my computer, my wife has her videos on her computer, but we want to have a way to centralize all that content so it's accessible across any device.
So you have all this content across drives, flash drives, computers, and just trying to find and get organized, it can be a chore. So we've come up with Central, but the real idea is to be able to get all your content in one location in the house. Back up all of your PCs, which you can totally do that whether you have a Mac or a Windows PC. And then finally, use it in the home. Share that content in the home using DLNA. And then lastly, being able to access that outside the home as well. So we've created a really fantastic app for Apple products, for Android, even the Kindle Fire, that not only can stream in the house, but when you're outside the home, you still have access to your content, can upload and download. We created a special app for Samsung smart televisions and Blu-ray players. I get thumbnails, I get cover art, metadata, the names of it. So it's very easy for me to navigate right from the couch and have access to all my content. So hit enter, I want to watch that, play a video. And just like that, I'm streaming wirelessly to any devices. And so that means, I can work with a Sony smart television, an Xbox 360, a Roku box. Any DLNA device will be able to access everything on Central. And then in my hand, I have an iPad. So while we're watching a video in the living room, I can stream something else in one of the other rooms in the house. And it even has AirPlay capability. So if you want to then throw it to the Apple TV, you can do that as well. From the app. So in the house, I can totally stream all my content, but outside the home, I can use the app to upload and download files. So if I'm in New York City and I forgot a presentation, I can grab it not only from a web UI from my computer if I want to, but if I only have my iPad, use the app, connect to Central, find the file I want, or media if it's a song, a movie, or a PowerPoint presentation, and download it. And I can also upload as well. So let's say I'm traveling, I've got my smartphone, I'm running out of memory, I took a bunch of photos. I can use the app and upload those photos off my phone, send it back home, and then free up the space. Central even has the capability to archive all your Facebook photos. So you put in your Facebook account info, and then anytime you upload a photo, a video, or you even get tagged in a photo, it will automatically download those to Central, so you always have them on your drive at home.
Right now, we're having the video run off the iPad and onto the TV. How many simultaneous streams can we run off with a single device?
So you can have 5, 8 users easily streaming if you happen to have that many devices in the house and they're all using it at once, but you could.
And in terms of pricing and availability?
So we've announced it today. The 2 terabyte is going to be at $189. The 3 terabyte is at $219, and then the 4 terabyte is going to be $259. And we're looking about mid-March where you'll see it in stores.
A lot of us, we don't really use our laptops on a desk anymore or on a table. We want to use it all around the home. And Cooler Master has a couple of great products that address exactly that need.
Yeah, definitely. And this particular product is going to be coming out around Q2, and we're calling it the G1. And this particular product, you can have that feel of that whole breakfast in bed. A lot of people don't want to get up to their little room or whatnot. They can just stay in bed and do what they need to do, either watch a movie on their tablet or on their laptop, and it's just very accessible. It's collapsible and foldable and very easy to put away, and also very ergonomic. You could basically have this to fold down, or you could fold back up for however your level of comfort is.
And you still get that complete active cooling solution, so you make sure that your notebook stays well performing.
That's correct.
There's always been a disconnect between the lap desk and having a proper notebook cooler, but now you have something that kind of does both.
That is correct. So we have this particular product here that has the cushion on both sides that you would put on your lap, and also has that active cooling as well. So that's something that is new to Cooler Master. It's a little bit hybrid between the lap desk and the laptop cooling.
And do you have pricing and availability for these two products?
As of right now, no.
That covers more the lifestyle, breakfast in bed, sitting on the couch. But what about all the gamers in the audience that need a little bit more performance from the cooling? Let's check that out.
Yeah, so for the gamers out there to have like an 18-inch Alienware laptop that need that extra cooling for their gaming needs, we have our new particular product here. The name is not confirmed yet. However, this particular product has 3 fans. We have 2 120mm and also an 80mm fan that will cool down this large gaming laptop here. And as for more of the ergonomic feature, we have our it's an ergo stand mixed with our gaming line. That way you can use our Cooler Master keyboard and mices with your gaming notebook.
Diamond Multimedia was at CES 2013 showing off a trio of products for your mobile lifestyle. These included mobile Rocstor speakers. They're controlled via Bluetooth and work with all smartphones. There are controls on the unit as well as audio input and outputs when you don't want to connect via Bluetooth. The most unique feature was a micro SD HD card slot on the side for direct playback of media. They also sounded pretty good for their size. Diamond was also showing off a wireless media player based on the Android 4.0 platform. Like most players on the market, it will play the entire gamut of media, but the most unique part of the bundle was the wireless keypad that will allow you to get the most out of your Android media player experience. Finally, they were showing off an IP security camera that needs no PC to set up. Simply connect it to your network via WPS, Scan the QR code on the base of the unit using an app you can download from the Android or iOS store, and you're ready to go. MSRP and availability of all three products is still yet to be determined. Now let's head on over to Rocstor to check out some secure hard drives.
Our first unit is our Amphibious X7. It's a two form factor authentication unit, meaning you'll need your smart card and then you type in your PIN to access the data on the drive. It's AES 256 encrypted. It's a hardware-based encryption, no software, so it's a real-time encryption. USB 2.0 and FireWire 800s are on this drive. This drive is extremely secure. The Amphibious X5 is a single form factor authentication, meaning all you need to access this drive is a secure PIN. You can have an administrator PIN as well as assign 2 additional PINs for user A and user B. This is also AES 256 real-time encryption. It is certified for FIPS and NIST. And once again, there's no software needed for the encryption on these drives. Our Hawker HX is our entry-level secure drive. It is a key token encryption. So what you'll do is slide the key token in to mount the hard drive, then you'll be able to access the data. Also AES 256 encryption. You can boot this in CBC or ECB modes for the encrypted devices. The ports on this drive are USB 3.0 and eSATA. We're the only ones to offer these 2 ports on an encrypted drive in this market. All of these models here are fully ruggedized. All 3 of these drives here go up to 1 terabyte in a SATA 2.5-inch drive, or you can get them in a solid state up to 512 gigs. Pricing on these are going to vary anywhere as we move up the line from for a 1 terabyte from maybe $250 retail to $450 to $650 retail.
So that gives you a sense of some of the different gadgets you can use when you're home or you're away. You got the wireless drive from Seagate, you got the laptop stands from Cooler Master, and all kinds of great stuff. That wraps up our coverage here at CES 2013 in Las Vegas. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.